Hey guys, how are you guys doing today? It's me, Larissa, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about the different oils that are good for your hair and the oils that are not so good for your hair. So I'm just going to go directly into it. Petroleum and mineral oil are no-nos. Doesn't matter what kind of hair you have, if you're black, white, boy, girl, wavy, straight, permed, natural, doesn't matter, same rules apply. Petroleum and mineral oil are not good products to use in your hair. Now you're going to find petroleum and mineral oil and most of the products out there on the market, so don't be alarmed, but you want to try and stray away from these as best as you can. Like I said in my other video, I do use a petroleum based product, but when I am using this, I put another moisturizer on my hair first that can actually penetrate into my hair before I coat my hair with it. What petroleum and mineral oil tend to do is coat your hair and block moisture from getting into your hair cortex. Now, petroleum and mineral oil cannot actually penetrate your hair itself through the pores to actually get into your cortex and give you some good moisture. So it's not really a good idea to use these. They're going to make your hair look shiny, nice, and lustrous and moisturized to the outside, but really on the inside, that's not what's happening. Like I said, it blocks moisture from getting into your hair, thus making it dry and brittle. The next oils I'm going to talk about are actual good oils that are moisturizing to your hair. The oils that you want to look for are oils that can actually penetrate your hair through the pores that are already in your hair shaft into the cortex and actually get in there and give it some good moisture. Jojoba oil, coconut oil, sesame oil, and sweet almond oil tend to do this. I'm sure there's other oils out there that do the same thing. I do not use them. These are the oils that I use, so these are the oils that I'm going to talk about. Jojoba oil, I'm going to go ahead and say that that's probably the best oil you can possibly use for your hair, and I say that because it's the oil that is closest to our own sebum that our scalp makes itself. I do not use jojoba oil though as a daily moisturizer. I tend to use it when I'm doing my hot oil treatments or when I'm moisturizing my hair after it's wet before I put the gel in it. But jojoba oil is great. Coconut oil is the oil that I do tend to use every day or every other day depending on how dry my hair is as a daily moisturizer. And when you go into the store and look for this, you're going to find it in the cooking section just like you would find olive oil. That also is a good oil to use on your hair. I do not use olive oil, but I hear that it's good. Coconut oil, you're going to find it as a white solid because it's solid at room temperature, but with the slightest temperature increase, it goes to a liquid. So whether you want to use it as a liquid or a solid, it works the same way and just as good. I tend to use mine however warm it is in my house. If it's warm enough to be a liquid in my house, I use it as a liquid. If it's cold enough to be a solid in my house, I use it as a solid. So whichever way you want to use it, all depends on you. Sesame oil and sweet almond oil also are good moisturizers. Again, I do not use this every day. I kind of use it like I use my jojoba oil with the hot oil treatments. But those are great moisturizers that can actually penetrate into your hair and actually give you some real moisture and not make your hair look greasy. So yeah. The next oils that I'm going to talk about are the oils that help promote healthy hair growth and actually increase the growth rate. This is rosemary oil, peppermint oil, tea tree oil, and lavender oil. Rosemary oil tends to make your hair thicker, which is always a plus. We always want our hair to be thick, big, and voluminous because it looks beautiful that way. And rosemary oil tends to increase circulation to your scalp as well, feeding your follicles with blood, which is nutrients, and allowing your hair to grow healthier and at a faster rate. Now when you put these oils into your scalp, you want to massage them in there because that also helps promote circulation to your scalp, which is like a double whammy, which is perfect. The other oils that promote scalp circulation are lavender oil and peppermint oil. And peppermint oil tends to have a tingling sensation, and you'll feel it when you put it in your hair, kind of like Dr. Miracles. I don't use Dr. Miracles, but I have put it in my hair before and felt the tingling sensation. And people say peppermint oil kind of feels like that. The next oil is tea tree oil, and this is kind of like a cleansing oil. So on those days that you're not washing your hair and you have like product and gunk buildup, it can actually clean your scalp. What it does is unclog the pores, gets rid of dandruff, and gets rid of fungal infections as well, which is great. Not saying that you have fungus growing on your hair, but it can prevent that, and it prevents itchy scalp. With a healthy unclogged scalp, your hair can grow more freely because there's not gunk getting in the way of the follicle. So it promotes healthy hair growth that way. The oils that I just talked about were kind of liquid-based oils. I know some people like to use thicker oils on their hair depending on their hair type and how their hair responds to the different things they use. And some thicker oils that can be used are shea butter and castor oil. Now, I don't know too much about these oils, so I'm not going to go into them, but I hear they're good moisturizer. I can't tell you if they actually penetrate into your hair follicle or not, to the cortex, but you are more than welcome to look up oils yourself on the computer, because there's a wealth of knowledge out there, and I encourage you to do that to find out what's best for your hair. Those are just some of the oils that I wanted to talk about with you guys today to maybe help you out when choosing different things to use. I'm sure most of you guys probably all already know this, but to you guys out there who are new to the natural world, I just thought I'd lend a helping hand. And like I said before, if any questions, just let me know. Okay? You guys have a good day. Bye.